Welcome to the NCJAA Region 2 Division 1 Basketball Championship Tournament. I am your man, Deanna Made. Next to me is my man, Johnny Dash. And we've had a thrilling day of basketball thus far. Earlier, the NOC Tonkawa team taking on NEO, and pretty spectacular game. What did you think about it, Johnny Dash?
Great game. It was back and forth. Both teams throwing haymakers, just like a heavyweight fight. The team had no let up. They were able to, NOC was able to take it away at the end with some big-time plays, and they were able to make their free throws down the stretch to hold on to that lead.
Yeah, they certainly were. And in the beginning, a lot of it was NOC Tonkawa being able to rebound and, control some possessions. And then the scoring got started in the second half, especially with Ladiner coming into the game and able to, although seemed to be a little hobbled, a little injured, was able to produce some points and get the scoring off right for Tonkawa there in the second half.
Yep, Lederer did a good job being able to create some points for his team. And also J.D. Ray hit some big-time shots, created for himself and also able to create for his teammates.
Yeah, but the next game that we have for you this evening is NOC Enid taking on the Murray State crew. It's going to be fantastic, and Eden did a good job of scoring in a flurry of baskets last night as they advanced into this game, Wednesday, and Murray State as well. What do you think about this matchup coming thus far?
I think it's going to be another tough game. When I spoke to Coach, he said, hey, our key here is defense. They have 5 guys who average double figures, so it's going to be a very balanced scoring team. That's their goal. But, we'll see what happens. We'll see how NOC Enid adjusts to that balanced scoring and is able to defend them.
Well, we're going to go ahead and lay out here and give you the starting lineup, and then we'll bring you right back for the tip-off. And with that being said, as the starting lineups are presented, let's go ahead and get ready for tip-off. And NOC Enid is the one that controls the tips, and so the Jets will get us started off. Controlling it right now is number 3, Stamps, as he gets the ball over to Joe Kim. Joe Kim gets it to Okiki. Okiki for 3, no good. That ball's going to roll out of bounds, and looks like we're going to go ahead and get it with Murray State. Crawford seems to be a little gimpy to start off this game. Plumlee takes the ball. He's going to dish it to Thomas. He gets a down low to Jordan. Jordan goes into the lane, spin. No, rebounded by Thomas. Thomas goes up. Shot goes off the back iron, and it's no good. Okiki gathers the rebound, and Stamps is going to take it the other way. Gets it over the top to Jordan, but Plumlee taps that away. Garrett kicks it back to Thomas. Thomas for 3, and that's good.
Yes, sir. Jalen Thomas able to come in and knock down a big-time 3-point shot. And the Aggies are going to need him to step up big time if they want to win this game and have a chance to go back to the championship of Region 2.
O'Brien gets it to Stamps. Stamps gets it off the glass and gets the bucket to go, and an and-one situation.
Tough finish by Jalen Stamps, and a great job by O'Brien to find him as he was cutting to the basket. Nice little handoff, and Thomas gets called for the foul there. Tried to pull his hands back, he was just a little bit too late.
Thomas completes the three-point play, and that's going to give us a tie ball game early. Plumlee gets it in the corner. Gets it to Jordan. Jordan. That ball's out of bounds, but it's going to stay right here.
You're actually going to call a foul on Ikena Okiki. Had his hands wrapped around him on that entry pass. So referees get the shot clock reset to 20.
So Caraway will inbound the ball to Thomas. Thomas being guarded by Jordan. Washington gets it down low, gets inside. O'Brien can't guard him, and Washington shows why as he gets that one up and on.
Great job by Andre Washington using his body to get in there and get that jump hook.
Stamps for three. That one's short, rebounded by Washington. He gets it to Caraway, and we're going the other way with it. Plumlee gets it on the wing. Thinks about it. Surveys the offense. Caraway has it at the top of the key. Plumlee goes inside, almost gets the ball poked away by Jordan as Thomas regains possession of it. And that time, O'Brien is able to poke that away. Joakim gathers it, gets it to Jordan, and Jordan gets it to Stamp. Stamp goes the other way, tries to get the layup, no good. Rebound by Garrett, and Caraway's going to take it with a steady pace.
Yeah, I felt Thomas, that was a bit of a lackluster entry pass. Didn't really put enough juice behind it, and the defender was able to get in there and get his hands on it as O'Brien blocks that.
Good job by Garrett, able to get the offensive rebound and finish. O'Brien guarded by Thomas. Jordan gets it on the wing. Inside Joakim, too high off the glass, but Okiki's there to regain offensive rebound and put back.
If you remember the other day, Ikena Okiki making some big-time passes.
Yes, he did.
As well as making some big-time buckets for the Jets.
Washington has it at the top of the key, gets it to Garrett. Garrett too high with the pass to Washington, and that's going to be a quick turnover. Stamps brings the ball up the floor, guarded by Caraway. O'Brien in the corner. Gets Thomas on his feet, but the ball rolls off the rim, and Thomas is going to go the other way with it. He gets the ball to Caraway. Caraway to Thomas. Plumlee has it at the top of the key. Resetting the offense. Gets it to Caraway for the long three and knocks it down with the defender in his face.
And Jerry Caraway shooting off those arrows, letting it known, hey, I'm shooting from distance.
Okiki gets across the lane, gets it to O'Brien. O'Brien for three, no. Rebound by Washington. Plumlee brings the ball up. Or instructing the offense, calling a play here. Gets the ball to Caraway. Plumlee gets it to Cedric. Cedric gets it around to Washington. Washington and Thomas. Thomas tries to get inside to Garrett, and Garrett can't handle the pass, but they're going to call a foul on Okiki, and that's going to be a quick 2 on him, and that's going to be costly.
Yep, 2 fouls in the first 5 minutes of the game, and Ikena Okiki, a big part of that offense on the game on Wednesday. Again, able to distribute and able to create for himself as well. So they will definitely miss him on the offensive end. Two really cheap fouls on entry passes there very early in the game. So he'll have to sit for a while.
So Plumlee thinks about that. Almost left his feet, able to stay down. Plumlee for three now, and it rims out. Rebound by Jordan. Stamps going the other way. Pushing the tempo, kicks it out. Rebound by, not a rebound. Collected by Harvey, and Harvey gets the 2. Owens gets the ball, hands it off to Plumlee. Plumlee gets it to Thomas. Thomas thinks about the 3, then backs out. Ball's going to stay right here as it's poked out of bounds by Jordan.
You know, and to go back to that last play, Blake Owens kind of reaching over the top, and, you know, that was the same thing that Akeno Okiki got called for 2 back-to-back times. So, interesting not to see that same call called on that end.
And Owens gets the ball stripped away by Stamps. Stamps gathers it, racing up the other way. Scanley at the top of the key with it. He's going to rotate it around to O'Brien. O'Brien going underneath, gets it to Scanlon. Scanlon for 3, no good. Rebound by Owens. Plumlee's going to bring it up the floor. Pushing the tempo, gets it to Thomas. Thomas gets around, gets the defender off his feet, decides against it. Plumlee's coming around, gets it to Caraway, and with the behind the back dribble, gonna bat that one out of bounds accidentally.
Yeah, just unable to gather it. Some defensive pressure applied in that short corner. He tried to escape and ends up dribbling out of bounds.
Stamps brings the ball up the floor. It looks like he's going inside, and he does.
Big time finish for Stamps over Owens.
Thomas for 3, that one too strong, and Stamps is gonna push the other way. Loses control of it, gets it to Harvey. Harvey's shot short, and Scanlon's gonna gather that one. Plumlee guarding Scanlon tough, gets it inside to Jordan. Jordan being guarded by Owens. Owens leaves his feet. Jordan doesn't get the roll, rebound by Thomas. Garrett pulls up, jumper, good.
And a tough short corner jumper right there by Cedric Garrett. Able to get just enough space to get that shot off over the outstretched hands of O'Brien.
O'Brien gets it to Jordan. Jordan in the corner to Scanlon. Scanlon going inside. Fade away himself, no good. Poked away, Thomas gets the rebound. Cedric gets inside, passes to Caraway. Caraway to Thomas, being guarded by Jordan. Thomas goes inside, tough bucket, but doesn't get the roll. Stamped, going the other way, pushing the tempo, doesn't get it to go. Kick it back out to Plumlee.
Yeah.
Plumlee backs out, resetting the offense. Now he goes inside and doesn't get the layup, but does get the foul.
And O'Brien highly upset right there about the call. Disagrees, picking up his first foul there. And that's a great move by Plumlee. Quick change of pace there. He slowed it down and exploded past O'Brien. Able to get that layup. Would have been nice if he was able to finish that. But
yeah, and you could see he was very unpleased with himself about that. And he misses the first.
Check out the replay right here. Same foot, same hand. Nice little scoop layup. Just unable to convert.
Plumlee misses them both. So it doesn't cost Enid anything but a foul. Garrett following O'Brien. Burgers checks into the game. He's going to pull up. Scanley on top of the key. Okiki also back in the game. Scanlon goes inside. Denied. Okiki in the corner. Going to try and take it off the dribble. Gets in the corner to Stamps. Stamps quick release, and that's good for 3.
Jalen Stamps really keeping Enid in the ball game. It's a big-time shot. Give them some momentum and tie this ball game up.
Plumlee taking Stamps off the dribble, gets it to Plumlee for three, no good. Rebound by Harvey. Stamps bringing the ball up the floor. Gets it to O'Brien. O'Brien gets it inside quickly to Harvey. Harvey backing down Washington, kicks it right out to Okiki. Okiki can't go up with it, and they're going to call a foul on Roden.
Foul on number 10, Darius Roden, his first, team second.
With that, Thomas is going to re-enter the game, and Cedric Garrett is going to find the bench. Harvey gets the inbounds pass, and Stamps falls. Berger and Stamps going to get tied up.
Yeah, Jalen Stamps lost his footing right there on the catch. I don't know if it was a slick spot or just unable to get the footing all the way, but he definitely some refs would have called a travel on that. Kobe Burgess able to get two hands on it and get the possession to Murray State.
Washington gets the ball at the top of the key. Thomas comes around and gets the handoff. Inside, entry pass to Washington. He tries to turn in the corner. He does, gets it off the rim, but doesn't get the shot to go. Stamps brings it up slowly. Being guarded by Burgess. Joe Kim comes around, rebounded by Roden, and he's going to get a timeout.
Yep, Roden first to the floor. First man to the floor always wins.
Well, kind of second because somebody was already on the floor when the play happened. But, I mean, yeah. First to get down there.
Right, that's
intentionally.
What I mean. Yeah, exactly.
So what have you seen thus far, Johnny Dash, that you like from both of these teams as far as their performance early on in this game?
Well, the big standout early for Enid is Jalen Stamps and his ability to get buckets. He's had a number of good, strong drives to the rim and had a big-time three-pointer for number 3, Jalen Stamps. And for Murray State, they just got to keep playing. Got to keep playing. It's a tie ball game. These guys are doing good, able to get some of the looks that they want. We've got a good ball game here as we reach the halfway mark of the first half. But I will say, the environment is about to get a little interesting. I just saw the Enid baseball team walked in here, and we saw the other day they like to have fun here in the stands.
That's one way to say it. Scanlon rotates the ball. Jordan has it at the top of the key. Joe Kim gets it inside to Harvey. Harvey, jumper, good.
Good short corner jump shot by Harvey. Able to square his shoulders up, rise up, and let that one go.
Burgers got it at the top of the key. He gets it inside to Washington. Washington gets it back to Burgers. Thomas is there to recover that loose ball. Fairway gets it. 9 seconds left on the clock. And that three is off target.
Yeah, and the student section is letting them hear it with the air ball chants.
And more students are rolling in as we speak. It's about to get a little loud in here, ladies and gentlemen. Fairway guarding. Burgers saves it, but Stamps is able to regain possession.
Yeah, great job by Kobe Burgess playing the passing lane.
Joe Kim gets it to Harvey. Harvey gets inside, power dribble up and over, and gets the two.
Great use of the pro hop there. Just weaving his way in between defenders and rising up and getting that shot to fall.
NOC Enid is up by 4. Washington, nice, but Stamps is able to come over on defense and rip that ball away.
Yeah, but they got a blocking foul on Stamps, and that'll give the ball back to Murray State.
O'Brien checks back into the game. Thomas gets it to Caraway. Caraway kicks it back out to Thomas. Thomas gets inside. Fade away. No. Thomas gets the rebound, though. Bangs inside and gets that shot to go.
Way to come back and recover. Used a good little head fake to get his defender in the air. Missed that first one, but able to stay with it. Offensive rebound and converts on the points.
Scanlon for 3. No. Rebound almost ripped away from Washington, but he controls it. Thomas has it at the top of the key. He gets it to Caraway. Caraway gets it to Burgers. Thomas for 3, short, rebound by Washington. He gets it to Burgess. Burgess kicks it out to Caraway. Caraway for 3, no, rebound by Jordan. Scanlon brings it up, hits Stamps in the corner, and they're going to call a foul on Roden as he tries to strip that away from Stamps.
Yep, in a situation where he can stay vertical and affect the shot, he tries to swipe at the ball, and he'll send Stamps to the line for 2.
And with that second foul, Roden's going to have to take an early seat, and Washington will join him as Plumlee and Garrett will re-enter the game. Stamps makes the second. A little over 7 minutes left in the first half. Caraway gets the ball, rotates it to Plumlee. Plumlee looking for Burgers. Plumlee for 3, and that's good.
Great find by Kobe Burgess.
And he tries to shush the crowd. O'Brien gets it to Jordan. Jordan working down low. Over the top, that one's rattled home.
Yeah, Noah Jordan getting his name called. He had some big-time plays the other day. A couple big-time dunks in the first game on Wednesday.
Thomas gets it to Plumlee. Plumlee goes around the screen. Caraway picks up the rock, goes inside, doesn't get the foul, and Stamps is racing the other way. And that's going to be an offensive foul. Great job by Burgess to get outside the restricted zone and take the foul.
Kobe Burgess stepping in there and taking all of that contact. You can see here on the replay, Jalen Stamps tries to step around him, but Burgess is in great position and takes all of that contact.
All of it. I heard that when he hit the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Caraway brings the ball up the floor. Gets it to Burgess. Burgess kicks it to Thomas. Burgess for 3. Rims out. Rebound by Thomas. Thomas regaining possession, then gets it to Plumlee at the top. Plumlee calls out the offense. Guarded by O'Brien. 2 screens, he picks the left side. Pull up, 3, air ball. Rebound by number 30, and that's Fish. Harvey gets it, kicks it to O'Brien. O'Brien gets it to Fish. Fish thinks about the 3, then decides not, goes to O'Brien. O'Brien to Jordan. Jordan to Joe Kim. Joe Kim step back 3, no good. Rebound by Cedric. Burgess pushing the ball up the floor. Thomas slings it back to Burgess to Caraway. Caraway, deep three, no good. Harvey with the rebound, and Fish brings it up.
And you see the pace of the game starting to pick up, but neither side is converting on any of their shots. So up-tempo, but low scoring.
Burgess gets the steal. He's pushing the ball up the floor. He gets it to Plumlee. Plumlee for three. That's off. Rebound by Fish.
And again, another shot attempt in transition. Up-tempo play, but unable to convert on the good look.
O'Brien gets it on the wing. He passes it to Jordan, and Jordan knocks down the three.
23 Jordan, I mean, what can you say?
What can you say? Fish guarding Caraway. Caraway gets to Burgess. Burgess to Garrett. Garrett, Thomas. Thomas to Burgess. Burgess, and they're going to call that an offensive foul.
Check out the replay right there.
And Joakim sells that a little bit, and he gets the foul.
Yeah, definitely contact there, but also a little acting, a little exaggeration on the contact, but
just a little.
Yeah,
just a little.
Oscar consideration.
Fish gets the ball at the top of the key. He rotates it to Scanlon. Scanlon, Jordan. Jordan, three again. This time short. Rebound by Washington. Washington gets it up to Plumlee, and he's running with it. Plumlee off his foot to Washington. Washington in the lane, and that's a blocking foul on Fish.
Yep, that is definitely a blocking foul. Now, Fish slid into position, but you have to allow the offensive player to catch that ball. It didn't allow him to get control of the ball, and that'll be a blocking foul.
So O'Brien checks in for Jordan.
Good hands by O'Brien, and it'll stay here with Murray State.
Caraway to inbound. Gets it to Plumlee. Plumlee gets it to Washington. Washington to Cedric. Cedric, pull up, jumper, rims out. Stamps with the rebound, and he races up the floor. He moves to the top of the key, guarded by Roden. Scanlon gets inside, runner, and that's going to be an offensive foul.
Yep, so take away the bucket. I believe that's Cedric. No, Andre Washington standing in there and taking that charge.
And with that being said, that's going to be a full timeout from Murray State. And with that said, we're going to go ahead and take another timeout with them. We'll be right back to give you the rest of this first half action on Bravado Wireless. Welcome back to the Stride Bank Center here in Enid, Oklahoma, as the Murray State takes on NOC Enid Jets. The Jets lead the way right now, 22-17, as Caraway has the ball at the top of the key. Gets it to Garrett. Garrett gets it to Roden. Roden can't hold on to the pass. And that's going to be a turnover.
Yep, unforced errors. Just throwing a bad pass and not being able to catch a pass. It takes a toll, and those are the type of plays you don't want as Caraway gets called for a foul.
Foul on number 1, Jerry Caraway, his first, team fifth.
That's going to be his first foul. O'Brien gets the inbounds. He gets it to Joe Kim. Joe Kim thinks about the three, but guarded closely by Garrett. Nice dribbling. Good defense by Garrett. An even better shot by Harvey. And he's able to get it up off the glass and good.
Yeah, Harvey powering through that defense and able to get that shot off. And he tells him, you're too little.
You're too low. Plumlee has the ball on the top of the key. Roden drives in, gets it off the glass, no good. Plumlee guarding Scanlon. Inside to Harvey. Harvey banging down low. Throws it back out to Scanlon. Scanlon, big time three by Scanlon.
Big three by Scanlon and contested by Jerry Caraway. He was right there in his face, and Scanlon knocks that one down. Nothing but the bottom of the net right there. And Enid is pulling away with a 10-point lead with just under 2 minutes to go.
As Garrett slides inside, and they're going to call a travel.
Hey, you can see the intensity is starting to pick up for Enid. They are feeling the fact that they are in this lead as we see Scanlon knock down that three again on the replay.
And if anybody ever told you that home court advantage doesn't matter, that's a lie. If you watch this game right now, as soon as the crowd started to roll in, that's when you could see the energy level and the play for Enid pick up. As Harvey has the ball at the top of the key, he swings it to O'Brien. O'Brien gets it to Fish to Scanlon. Scanlon, step back, Plumlee guarding him closely. Jordan gets inside the lane, tries to dunk it, and that's gonna be
a charge.
A charge, and we're gonna go the other way.
Andre Washington again, look at this replay.
He was trying to yam that thing, watch. Going up strong, and they call it an offensive foul.
Yep, good job. Andre Washington again standing in there and taking that contact. Risk being put on the poster, but was rewarded with the charge.
Yeah, man. Risk reward was very, very high on that one.
You standing in there?
End up on somebody's wallpaper. This time they call an offensive foul on Washington.
You can see the guys on the bench over there getting into it. They're into this game, providing the extra spark, even though they're not on the floor.
O'Brien gets the ball to Harvey at the top of the key. Scanlon for three. Defender in his face. And good defensive positioning. Burgess kicks the ball to Plumlee.
And just under a minute left in the first half. Aggies trying to cut into this 10-point deficit before halftime.
He kicks it to Thomas. Thomas spin move. Plumlee's able to control the pass. Gets it to Roden. Roden gets it over to Burgess. Burgess coming baseline, gets it off the glass, but can't get it to go.
Yeah, strong take by Burgess. Able to draw the foul on Scanlon. That'll be Scanlon's second foul, but he'll probably remain in the game as they can have one possession on offense for Enid.
Burgess makes the first.
And here comes Jalen Stamps in for this last possession. Very big factor on offense for the Jets early in the first half.
Burgess misses the second, making it a 9-point game. Less than 20 seconds left. Stamps kicks it to Scanlon. Scanlon raises up and shoots the three and knocks it down.
Tayon Scanlon.
Plumlee brings it up the floor. Kicks it out to Burgess. Burgess for three. Doesn't connect. Rebounded by Jordan. O'Brien racing up the floor. Throws it. Got a shot. And no good.
He had a look, and you'll see O'Brien over there dapping up the student section.
And the student section it is indeed, as you check out the crowd for Enid Jets. And those look like a lot of baseball players over there, Johnny Dash.
For sure.
Well, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and take a quick timeout and bring you the rest of the second half when we come back here on Bravado Wireless.
You are called to be bold, to live out loud, to make the most out of every moment. You share these moments with your friends and family, side by side, across town and across the world. We are Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection, coverage, speed, service, the latest technology. These aren't options. They're not special offers. They are obligations to you. We believe in building a community, your community. Bravado Wireless.
I think a lot of coaches would say it's a tough year with COVID regulations and everything, but we've had a good year. Finished up the conference 12-4. Had our last game last night. We've had a good year. I like where our group is at. I think we haven't quite peaked yet. Played a complete game. Have had some good halves, but I like where we're at. Yeah, there's definitely an unfinished business type of mentality. It's been a long year. We've been practicing, doing basketball activities since August. It's going to take a team to really dig in and do everything they can to, make it that far and stay connected and stay on the same page. And, I like our chances with our group to do that. We've actually been very, very lucky. We have had 0 positive tests. I think that being in a small town at Tishomingo has helped with that. All of our guys stay in the same dorm with no other athletes, so there's not much intermingling between other teams. As much as if it was just like a whole big dorm with a bunch of different athletes. So I think that has helped to maybe create a little bit of a basketball bubble. So, the more of the struggle has been with the whole semester playing without games. The first semester, a lot of practice without much to look forward to. We were able to have some scrimmages, but other than that, I think that we got 21 of 22 games in. It's been a great success for this year, all things considering. I felt that way all year. I feel like we've gotten everybody's best shot. It seems like everybody plays their best game against us, and as a competitor, you should want that. I feel like in our region there was no layups this year for us. There's top to bottom, I think really good teams, well coached, and I think it ultimately hopefully has prepared us well to win 3 games in 4 days.
It's been a good season. We've had some up and down with COVID and a lot of different obstacles this year, but the guys have been really great. The team chemistry with this team is really good, and they play hard. They play for each other. Currently number 2. The team has been great. The team chemistry, the relationships that they have with each other is amazing. They really care for each other. With all the adversity that has hit, they've stayed together through all of it. They know the end goal is to play games and compete, and they keep that in mind. But it's just been a learning curve and been able to adjust on the fly. And all the praise goes to them for their willingness to adjust and take different hits as we keep moving forward. Obviously, we need to give the players plenty of time to rest and get recharged for such a busy week. But the league is good. The conference is good. It's going to be a challenge, but the togetherness that this team has to stay together and stay focused, the opportunity is there. We just have to take advantage and seize the opportunity whenever the time comes. My message all year, because of COVID, has been just enjoying the opportunity of playing. The question mark and uncertainty of going into the season on even having a season was lingering all year, all the way up until January. So whenever games started, the message was simple: just we're blessed to play. We're blessed to play with each other and enjoy this moment together. So we need to go out there and do it. Come Wednesday, whenever we go out there, that's going to be the same message: is we made it to this point now, but we still need to enjoy the moment and stay together and let the ball decide who the winner is.
Welcome back to the second half of the 2021 semifinals NCJAA Region 2 Division 1 Basketball Championship Tournament, as the Murray State team faces off against NOC Enid Jets. And the Jets, man, took off in the second half. Excuse me, this first half, and now the second half begins. What did you think about it, Johnny Dash?
Well, I think what we just saw, the big-time shots getting hit by Enid as Okiki knocks one down. Jalen Stamps and Jordan coming in and just being big-time players, as Okiki holds strong on defense.
Yeah, and Garrett couldn't get that one to roll. Stamps has the ball at the top of the key, trying to orchestrate the offense. Okiki swings around to O'Brien. O'Brien to Joakim. Joakim back to Okiki. He backs it out, trying to deliver it to Jordan as he leans on Garrett. And they're going to call a foul on Jordan, offensive foul. So Caraway's going to bring the ball up the floor. And Caraway's going to go easily to the basket, but misses the layup.
Yep, can't get it. Can't just.
That's 2 times that this Aggies team has been in the paint in this second half and haven't connected down low.
Yeah, and they're going to need to start connecting on these shots if they want to give themselves a chance to win this game and move on to the championship. That's a foul on Stamps, and he'll come out for Scanlon. And he's frustrated because he didn't think that was a foul. You can see Coach Gerber not happy with the call either.
No, it certainly isn't. So Plumlee hands it off to Cedric. Cedric to Washington. Washington to Thomas. Thomas to Caraway. Caraway goes inside, gets it kicked out to Plumlee. Plumlee for 3. That one's short. Washington tries to tip it, but Joakim gets the rebound, and he's going to bring it up the floor. Gets to Okiki in the wing. Almost poked away by Thomas.
Yeah, Jordan losing his footing right there, trying to back down into the lane. I think that was a good no call.
Jordan picks up the screen, gets Okiki. O'Brien for 3, and that's good.
That'll be a timeout by Enid, as Okiki goes back to his creating ways, creating shots for his team, and O'Brien able to knock down another big-time three-pointer. That lead extends to 18.
And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and take a quick timeout ourselves. We'll be right back with more from the Stride Bank Center here in Enid, Oklahoma.
Other wireless companies need 4-page brochures to explain plans that are too complicated and cost way too much. We are not like the others. We are Bravado Wireless. We offer 1 line of unlimited talk, text, and 4G LTE data for only $40 per month, with no minimum number of lines and no hidden fees. This is your year to be bold, connect fast at the best price. We live where you live, and we are proud to be a part of your community here in Eastern Oklahoma. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
Welcome back, as Enid leads the way 36-18 with 17 minutes and 41 seconds left in this contest. Plumlee brings the ball up for the Aggies, gets it over to Thomas. Thomas driving baseline. Washington gets the rebound and gets nothing but a foul, so he's going to go to the free throw line.
And they'll call that foul on Jordan. That'll be his 3rd foul. And I'll acknowledge O'Brien being able to stay vertical, contesting that first shot, as Andre Washington gets set to shoot 2.
Looks like because of that foul, Jordan's going to have to come out, and Harvey's going to have to come in, who also had a good first half for the Jets down low in the paint. Washington makes that second one. Brings the lead to 16.
Here's Murray State, the full court press.
Joakim racing up the floor, tries the Euro, doesn't execute it. O'Brien gets in the paint, kicks it back out to Scanlon. Scanlon, some fancy dribbling, but nothing. O'Brien back to Scanlon, and they're going to call a foul on Garrett as he was playing a little too aggressive on the defensive end. O'Brien thinks about the three, doesn't leave his feet though. Joe Okeke, now to Brian. Brian, step back three. Good.
Pump fake and a step back three.
Thomas goes inside, almost dribbles the ball on his feet and steps on the line.
And O'Brien is turning up 2 back-to-back threes and a forced turnover. Andrew O'Brien. Halstead, Kansas.
So Kiki's going to bring the ball up for the Jets. And the Aggies need to do something before this ball game gets out of hand. Harvey working down low, tries to kick it out to Fish, finally gets the ball. Okeke driving inside. There's a whistle. And didn't get the call. What'd you think? Carry. Second time this weekend we've heard of a carrying call, which is very rare in basketball these days.
Yeah, with the new ways that guys dribble, I mean, in the old days they called carry on every dribble, so.
Cedric thinks about it, gets inside to Washington. Washington off the glass, gets the roll.
Strong offensive play by Andre Washington. Able to carve his way into the paint and get a nice jump hook.
Fish gets it to Joakim. Joakim, jumper, elbow, good. Plumlee trying to work it inside to Washington. Washington gets it, spin move. And nice, 2 consecutive baskets for Washington down low against Harvey.
Yeah, that time getting him with the nice spin move. Again, able to create some space inside, just enough for him to get his shot off and convert.
Caraway guarding Joakim, and now he gets it to Okeke. Harvey trying to go up for the 2, and he gets it.
Harvey finishing in the paint and telling me too little.
On the double team as well down there. Plumlee gets the ball on the left wing, rotates, jumper, doesn't get the roll. Rebound by Harvey. Okeke brings it up the floor.
Yeah, Murray State is going to definitely want to find some offensive rhythm. They don't want this lead to get too far out of hand. Jets going into a horn set. Okeke all the way to the lane, and he finishes.
Nice bucket by Okeke. Caraway brings the ball up the floor, gets it to Thomas. Thomas off the dribble. Washington. Plumlee slings it back to Caraway. And that's going to be a foul on Joakim.
Foul on number 11, Dakota Young. His first, team 4.
They'll bring Jalen Stamps back into the game. He's been very energetic on the bench with his 3 fouls. Still being able to contribute to the game in a way. And let's see the energy that he brings here when he's on the court. And ooh!
They're gonna call it a foul as Stamp tried to step in front of that one and steal it away. from Thomas. Take a look at this replay.
So they called the foul on Okiki. You can see there he had his hands on the ball handler and not necessarily Stamps trying to strip that away. If that would have been on Stamps, that would have been big time, as that would have been his 4th foul.
Burgers enters the game. As he gains the ball, Thomas gets inside to Washington. Washington gets it off the glass and gets it to go.
Andre Washington with 6 points in the last few minutes. They're still trying to carve into this deficit. It's at 21 right now with just under 14 minutes left in the second half.
Stamp kicks it to Fish. Fish is short, and it's going to be out of bounds on the Jets. Plumlee brings the ball up the floor. Garrett has it at the top of the key, trying to figure out something to do with it. Gets it to Burgess. Burgess thought about the 3. Caraway gets inside the lane, kicks it out to Thomas. Thomas for 3, and that's good.
Yeah, Murray State definitely needed that. Good hit by Jalen Thomas. Great job by Kobe Burgess. Passing up a good shot for a great shot.
Fish down the lane, gets it to go. Burgess brings the ball up the floor. Gets it to Caraway. Caraway gets inside, kicks it to Plumlee. Plumlee for 3. No. Cedric gets the rebound, can't get the pass, the shot to go. Put back up by Plumlee, can't get that to go.
Murray State just unable to find the bottom of the net.
And because of that, we're going to get a quick timeout. And it's going to be a full timeout. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and take a full timeout ourselves. When we come back, more action right here from the Stride Bank Center on bravadowireless.com.
When you reach for that deal-sealing handshake, you don't want to pass germs. Ew. So keep everyone safe by washing your hands for 20 seconds and still seal the deal.
Yeah.
Fist bumps now accepted as deal sealers at your local Bravado Wireless store.
Welcome back to more second half action here at the Stride Bank Center in Eden, Oklahoma, as the Murray State Aggies take on the NOC Enid Jets, as the Jets lead the way by 20 right now, as the Aggies trying to fight back as Fish takes that mid-range jumper, can't get it to go as Jordan taps it out of bounds, and we're going to go the other way here.
And if you're Murray State, you're trying to cut into this lead ASAP. You want to convert on your offensive possessions, and you want to defend like your season depends on it, because, well, it does.
Certainly does. Caraway gets the ball at the top of the key, passes it to Plumlee. Plumlee trying to rotate, gets it to Thomas. Thomas thinking about the 3, passes it to Plumlee. Plumlee gets it around to Washington. Washington working the baseline. Gets inside, gets it off the glass, and that's an and-one situation.
Andre Washington really been the only person able to really generate any offense for Murray State. And you see right here, goes baseline and finishes over 2 and gets the and-one.
And the main word in that is the only one to generate any offense this second half consistently for this Aggies offense. And that whistle, because Joe Jim is going to come in for Fish. Stamps brings the ball up the floor. Being guarded by Burgers. Burgers almost gets the steal.
Yeah, good hands right there by Kobe Burgess. Able to knock that ball loose and went out of bounds, so it'll stay Enid's ball.
Scanlon comes in for O'Brien, and he has the ball right now in the corner. Passes to Jordan. Jordan gets it to Joe Jim. Scanlon driving, kicks it out to Joe Kim, and he gets fouled by Washington.
That was a good find right there by Scanlon to the
Really
cutting
was.
Joachim. Good hard foul by Andre Washington. Clearly going for the ball.
Roshan gets the first. Washington gets inside the lane and gets another bucket.
Again, Andre Washington being the catalyst on offense. Really the only offense for Murray State right now. Gonna need some of the other guys to step up and make some shots if they want to have a chance at cutting into this lead.
Stamp has the ball on the wing.
Good job by Darius Roden getting in there and forcing a jump ball, and that'll give Murray State a possession.
Caraway brings the ball up the floor. Not touching it, knowing they're going to need a little bit more time to make this comeback here. Roden comes around, gets it at the top of the key, gets it to Thomas. Thomas gets it inside to Washington. Washington gets it to Joe Kim with the defense, and Washington gets the roll.
Andre Washington again doing work in the paint. Able to throw his body around, carve out some space, and get up and get those baby hooks.
They just need to play some defense and then run that offense through Washington, because right now he's the only one that has production, and they're going to call a blocking foul. And I can't see what number they're calling it on. It looks like they're going to call it on Roden.
Yep. Roden standing in there. Didn't have legal guarding position. And they'll call the blocking foul.
And that first shot by Jordan is a miss. Caraway brings the ball up the floor, guarded by Stamps. Kicks it out to Roden. Roden, ball tipped away by Joe Kim. Burgess inbounds it to Caraway. Caraway trying to regain the offense. Burgess looking, dribbling, and gets stolen by Joe Chim. Gets it to Stamp. Stamp gets it to Okiki, and Okiki gets the bucket.
Great play in transition. Stamps making the extra pass. Okiki being able to get the much better look and converts. They go right back to Washington, and now they're trying to double.
Roden gets the bucket. Good job by Washington. Again, offense needs to flow through Washington. He's doing a good job distributing and scoring at this point right now. Just got to worry about this defensive end. As Stamps goes, loses the ball, and they're going to call a foul.
And they were wondering about a travel getting called there, but
he kind of dropped the ball.
Yeah, the ref said he never had control, and that'll lead to a foul getting called. And that'll send Stamps to the line.
Caraway bringing the ball up the floor. Gets it to Plumlee. Plumlee gets around to Washington. Washington to Caraway. Caraway driving baseline. Throws up the floater. No good. Scanley gets it up to Joe Chim. Joe Chim gets it ripped from behind by Plumlee, and we're running. Gets it up to Caraway. Caraway for three. That shot no good. Washington puts it back up too hard off the glass, and that's no good as well.
And Murray State just having a tough time getting any buckets.
And Scanlon's leg is out of bounds.
Let's see if the Aggies can take advantage of the miscue there by Enid. Put some points up on the board.
Caraway brings the ball up, gets it to Plumlee in the corner, gets it to Caraway back underneath, and great give and go. That's going to be a foul on Joe Kim. Take a look at this replay. Great pass. Caraway tries to go back up with it. Doesn't get the roll, but does get the foul. Caraway on really far over on that free throw. Haven't really seen it done like this before. And he gets that rolled out.
Now, that's not my first time seeing someone pick a side to stand on instead of traditionally lining up in the middle of the free throw line. But I don't understand why they do it that way.
Maybe they know their shot tends to fade that way.
Got to be something. Just don't know what.
Most time it's a mental thing. And Joe Kim gets the ball to the corner to Scanlon. Scanlon, step back, jumper. No good. Caraway running. Burgess comes over. Gets the ball high off the glass and no.
Yep, and Yoakum trying to plead his case that he was straight up, but referee is telling him you jumped into him as he went up for the layup. So Kobe Burgess will shoot two.
Burgess misses that first one. He misses the second.
What do I always say, Dion?
Free throws win basketball games.
Free throws win ball games, and Murray State unable to convert on the two trips to the free throw line.
Which they desperately need right now because they need to be scoring with the time stopped.
Yep.
But it looks like this Enid bunch down here is really affecting the free throw shooting of the Aggies. That's no good. Scanlon brings the ball up the floor. Jordan looking for that pass.
Checking into the game for Murray State, number 3, Jalen Thomas. Number 3, Jalen Stamps.
Kiki gets the switch.
Stamps for three. No.
We'll have a timeout for Murray State.
And with that being said, it's a full timeout, so let's go ahead and take a timeout with them. We'll be back with more second half action when we come back after these words from Bravado Wireless.
Whether your roads are dirt, paved, or if you're blazing new trails, the roads we travel lead to all of our most cherished places and people. Bravado Wireless strives to keep you connected wherever the roads may take you. We are the leader in wireless mobility and connection in Oklahoma and across the nation. We carry some of the market's top cell phone brands, fast, reliable home internet, and even greater customer service. Locally owned and operated right here in eastern Oklahoma. So whatever roads you travel, Bravado Wireless has them covered. From beginning to end. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
Welcome back to second half action here as the Murray State Aggies take on the NOC Enid Jets. As you see, Garrett get that bucket right there. Stamps brings it up the sideline, gets it to Jordan in the corner. Fade away, jumper, good.
Great move by Jalen Stamps. Way to stay in control in the midst of facing that high-pressure defense.
And Stamps is able to save that one. And they're going to call a push on Garrett.
And that'll be a technical foul on Coach O'Connor. Jalen Stamps will shoot technical free throws.
And I remember you telling me a story yesterday about you getting a technical foul as a coach and how it affected you throughout the game. Now, I wonder if the rules are the same as it was at your level where the coach now has to remain seated throughout the game.
I don't think so. That was a younger level, high school, middle school, that era. Where that's the rule. I don't believe that if a coach picks up a technical foul, he has to stay seated the rest of the time on the college level. And I say that as Coach O'Connor stands right back up. So
Fish regains possession of the ball in the corner, gets it up to Okiki. Going off the dribble, guarded by Garrett. Fish for three, deep, and he knocks that
in. Tadarius Fish, a long-range three-point bomb, and Enid takes a timeout.
That's a full timeout. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and take a timeout as well. We'll come back and give you more of this game after a quick word from Bravado Wireless. Welcome back to Stride Bank Center here in Enid, Oklahoma, as the Murray State Aggies take on the NO Enid Jets, as the Jets have taken a commanding lead of 65-40, as Garrett goes off dribble and gets it to Washington. Washington regains possession, gets it up off the glass, and gets two.
Again, Andre Washington, he's the only one for Murray State that's really producing anything on the offensive end.
Coach Him gets it around. Ball gets almost ripped away from Stamps, and that's going to be a foul.
Foul number 1, Jerry Caraway, his second, team 7.
Murray State has to find some offense if they want to be able to give themselves a chance. Only down 13. They're not completely out of the game just yet. Bad math.
Caraway goes baseline. Thomas for three. Rebound, almost Washington. Rebound by Thomas now as he gains the repossession of the long rebound and poked away by Jordan. And that's going to be a foul on Roden as he fights to save that one.
Foul number 10, Darius Roden, his fourth, team to line shooting 1-1. Number 23, Noah Jordan.
Jordan knocks down the first. Garrett gets the ball, brings it to the corner, pulls it around to Caraway. Caraway gets it to Garrett. Garrett three, no good. Stamps.
Foul on number 1, Jerry Caraway, his third, team 9. To the line shooting 1-1, number 3, Jalen Stamps. Checking in for NOC, number 0, Andrew O'Brien. And number 12, Quentin Harvey.
And Stamps makes. Makes the second. Caraway brings the ball up the floor. Gets to Burgess. Burgess going baseline, and he dunks that thing with ferocious intent.
Kobe Burgess rising up and slamming it.
Joe Tim gets that.
We'll look at this replay. Kobe Burgess rising up and putting O'Brien on a poster.
Harvey with the free throws.
Checking into the game for Murray State, number 12, Derek Baker.
Harvey gets the rebound, goes up to the lane, rebounded by Garrett, and Burgess gets up the floor with some fancy dribbling. Dishes it out, and it's stolen by Stamps. Stamps going the other way.
And that is a tie-up. Surprised Stamps didn't dump it off to O'Brien there.
Stamps inbounds the ball. Gets it to Harvey. Scanlon at the top of the key. Gets it ripped away. Harvin's going to be the one that gets the steal as Garrett gets the bucket.
Garrett with the finish.
Stamp has it at the top of the key. Joakim for three. Too hard. Rebounded by Roden, and we're going the other way with it. Gets into the lane, dishes to Garrett. Garrett, Burgess for three. Rims out. Stamps, three, no good. And Roden's gonna go inside. And they're gonna call it a blocking foul.
Interesting. But I think it was the right call.
Roden's gonna get to the line.
Yeah, looking at that replay, I definitely agree with that. Got there just a little bit too late.
Roden makes the second. Fish gets it to O'Brien in the corner. Scanlon gets inside, dishes it back out to Okiki. Ball poked away by Roden. We're just gonna stay right here. Levi Huck is gonna check into the game for Garrett. As Jordan gets the ball. Dishes it to Fish. Fish for three. No good. Rebounded by Scanlon.
Scanlon missed O'Brien wide open in the lane.
As he gets the ball to Okiki in the corner. Almost loses the ball. And Okiki knocks down the three.
Yep, Ikenna Okiki. Called his name a lot tonight. He gets it done in a variety of ways.
As Roden misses that three, and O'Brien dishes it back to Okiki with less than 2 minutes left in the game. Roden and Scanlon going after it at the top of the key. Scanlon gets inside, isn't able to connect. As Hoax goes coast to coast, dishes it to Harvin. Harvin goes around at the elbow, takes the jumper, short. Fish is going to regain control and bring it up. And that's going to be a timeout for the Enid Jets. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and take a timeout as well. No, we're going to stay right here because instead of the timeout, they're just going to get some other players onto the floor and regain possession and start the game. Fish gets the inbounds. As we have a number of new players in the game. Fish still controlling it as he gets the ball to Scobin. Scobin gets it to Rodriguez, misses the three.
And Levi Hook in the game and gets the and one.
Foul on number 13, Mateus Scubin, his first.
And he knocks down that free throw, completing the three-point play. Less than 60 seconds left. Johnson gets that, and Fish knocks down the three.
Chris Johnson there, the great Euro step, getting that layup to go, making the most of his minutes.
Johnson with the rebound. As Fish brings up. Scobin gets it at the top of the key, gives it to Rodriguez. Rodriguez with the fadeaway off the glass, no good. Robin racing up the floor, he gets it to Harvin. And Harvin short on the three. And that's going to be the end of the game.
That'll do it.
And with the final score of 77-51, NOC Enid will advance to the final right here tomorrow at 2 o'clock. And with that, we'll go ahead and go into a little bit of a break. And then at the end of things, we'll come back and give you the girls' semifinals. And everything will be restarted right here at the Stride Bank Center in Enid, Oklahoma. We'll be right back here on Bravado Wireless after the quick break.